Hello, hello. Good day, everybody. Welcome to another Mahalo Halo and then some. We are really happy to be back. I'm excited to be back because the holidays just ended. Well, no, actually, it's still going. The holidays aren't over until we say it's over.
until we say it's over.
Until 2024. We are really excited because we are back in studio. We had so many things going on this month as far as holiday celebrations with our family, travel. Some were under the weather, but we bounce right back because it's all a part of it. I am here with my beautiful co-host.
It's your girl, MC Lepa Leps and Toni Rose and me. We are coming to all of you with big love all the way from the 702 and the 725.
Oh, and 725, yes.
Staying alive.
Yes.
Staying alive in the 725. All right.
Oh my God, we're getting our mojo back here because we have been away for a couple of weeks.
Yes.
And let's recap. What?
Oh, wow.
I mean, it's the last week of it's December of 2023, the last
That's right.
week.
The last week.
So we want to kind of recap on what happened this year.
Oh my goodness. Well, first of all, let's recap first. Let's start with you because we actually, in the past few weeks, you were traveling in 3 different time zones.
Literally.
I mean, literally.
Yeah.
You were just you were jumping literally from different parts of the world. And then look at that. Now we're back here.
It's a blessing. I mean, I'm happy to be back, on the ground.
Right.
No landing, no turbulence. It's been really good.
Yeah.
But traveling is exhausting sometimes. You kind of want to have a vacation from a vacation. So
right.
I was able to travel to Mexico, celebrate and help with a dear friend, Barney and Amber's wedding, which was beautifully executed. Thank you guys for inviting me and having me a part of that. Sugartone, you guys did a great job. Amber, all of the details. This woman, Amber, I just have to say, you put together an immaculate out-of-country celebration for your love, and I'm really happy to have been part of it because it is hard enough to put a wedding together,
but let alone in a different country.
Yeah.
And she was able to put that together beautifully.
Shipped everything out there, all the things, all the details. Just an amazing wedding. I've done many weddings, and I think this one was, one of the top one. So thank you for inviting me. Mexico was beautiful. I mean, it was raining half the time, but it's tropics, so you just never know what you're going to get. And you get
and one thing I love about you, Toni, is the fact that whatever challenges or whatever things come up, you are ready to go. You're like spring into action. And so, I mean, you've had some challenges going there as well, but look at you. You're just such an overcomer.
Oh,
That's
Fred,
what you are.
And then the Spanish speaking came in handy because I was like, okay, let's practice.
Right. Muy bien.
Muy bien, gratis. Okay, bye.
You are multilingual. Look at that. Oh, the many gifts come out.
But I'm so glad to be back because we missed each other. Obviously, we haven't really sat in the same room in a few weeks, which felt like a lifetime.
Right.
But I'm glad to be back here, guys. PHLV Radio. You guys can catch us on Facebook Live, iTunes, Spotify, and all of the other broadcasting platforms that are available to you. Please check us out. Mahalo Halo and then some. So how was your holiday? Tell me about, what you guys did and, just catch me up, sis.
All right. Well, as you were traveling in different time zones, I was traveling through different sick zones. So as my kids were sick, this flu coming around, I mean, I remember there was that season in time where we didn't even want to go anywhere near each other, even if somebody would, if they coughed, they're like, oh, get away,
It's different,
and now it's like everybody should just feel free to go out and about, and it's just, but this flu season this year is just, it hits you really hard, and it had hit my household. So for Christmas, we had a nice, quiet, healing Christmas. I mean, the kids were recovering. They are still recovering now. And so I'm just really glad for that. So we can enter the new year healthy.
Yes.
Coming into the new year. So, but yeah, with all these challenges in just 1 month, you know what I mean? We were all just doing not only traveling for you, but then also too, whether it be sickness and other things with us. I mean, but wow, what a way, when challenges do come up, it's always great opportunities for greater comebacks.
Absolutely.
So,
and I know you have a lot of things that are in store for 2024.
Yes.
Both you and I combined. One thing I want to acknowledge is congratulations to Kuya, Kuya Johan and PHLV Radio.
Yes.
They were recognized from the office of Governor Joe Joe Lombardo just this past week for your amazing work here for the community. And also, thank you guys.
Oh my goodness, you guys.
We missed the meeting. We missed the notes, but thank you guys.
She was out of the state. My kids were out of commission, and so we were not able to attend. But look,
thank you guys.
You.
For acknowledging.
Salamat.
Yes.
Thank you so much. This is really beautiful. I mean, if there was one word to sum up this year, even with the challenges and things that have come up, what would be your one word? What would think of just one word?
Resilience.
Ooh,
resilience, sister.
That's good.
You know, we are hit with things. You know, from Maui Strong, the initial start of our meeting and our friendship and our sisterhood, that was the beginning of the rest of our story. And I think like resiliency, I know that the people of Maui and our family back there are still, you know, trying to bounce back. Right. And obviously there's going to be more time that's needed. But as a community, I think it was a good start to, you know, set them for the rest of their healing and their you know, comeback. So, resiliency with everybody. I think even from COVID to now, we're still trying to figure out our norm and what is okay. Like after traveling this past month, it's like, it's so much easier without having to, you know, do the testing and.
Oh, I know, because you said you traveled during that time of COVID, and it was like, the testing, like you said, waiting for the results, and if the results didn't come back in time, you had to just put off delays and put on delays and all that. So it's just. Yeah, and then life still continues to go on. You know?
What's your word? What would your word be?
Oh gosh, I like this. I'm like the song that comes to my mind is it's an old song. It's an old song by the Winans. They says count it all joy, even when it doesn't seem so hard to, you know. So the one thing, I don't know. I mean, it's one thing that I'm always forever am, and it's just grateful. Yeah. Grateful for the trials because we overcame them.
Amen.
And grateful for the friendships and the sisterhoods.
You know, and with you being like such a light, because I know, you know, when things are not going our way and what we're hoping and what we're praying for, it ends up being that God still answers. The Lord still answers our prayers in the long run. Yeah. Not in our time, not in our space, right? But when He does answer, it's a beautiful thing because you're like, it's this time. Yeah. This time is right. This time is the season.
Oh, this is how it's supposed to have worked out versus the way that we wanted it to come out and become. You know what I mean? So that's one thing that, I mean, great. Going into 2024, I mean, this month definitely alone has definitely brought up some challenges. But like I said, when the challenges arise, it's a greater opportunity for God to move and a greater comeback so that we can do greater things. Yeah. I mean, mahalo and then some PHLV radio. Oh my gosh, I can't wait.
There's so much going on, guys. There's so many things. So let's talk about 2024. Well, let's backtrack. 2023, Maui Strong. Yes. We had 2 successful Mahalo Las Vegas. We were able to produce, you know, certain shows such as this on PHLV radio and other sub stories and sub shows that will be going into 2024, which is great for everybody that are involved because it gives us something to continuously look forward to and really build as a community, not only with businesses but also personal and you know, our own goals and our own dreams, right? So with this platform here, so many people have come out of here really just connecting with their sphere, their people, their community. Yeah. And I think it's a beautiful thing that's happening here on PHLV Radio. And the vision that this you know, broadcast has is just starting. Yeah. So we're really excited to be a part of this, you know, beginning journey, and glad it's with you.
Yes, I'm glad it's with you guys too. With you, sister.
2023 has been crazy exciting. What's the one thing that you take away from 2023?
Oh my goodness. The one thing I take away from 2023, I mean, definitely, my gosh, I mean, more focused. I think I'm like going into 2024, coming out of this. I mean, life, like I said, life does go on and its challenges and everything like that too. I know for me personally, facing that the last time we did talking about some health challenges for myself, that was unexpected. I know that we have to be ready in and out of every season, but be ready for the next season that's coming up. For me, I think it's just coming I don't know. It's just so much. It's like I said, being grateful, but at the same time too, preparing myself for what's to come.
Hey.
So yes, so excited.
Speaking of prepared, he always comes in. Hi.
I know.
Kuya G, what's up? How are you? Speaking of prepared,
prepared. How are you?
Christmas and everything. So
nice to see you.
We are. So we're just here talking about 2023.
Yes,
and
we are.
How festive it's been. Speaking of, festivities, Kuya G here is entering the room, and he is pretty much the conduit to why I'm sitting here today. And he's going to join us.
Up to that, then why I'm sitting here
exactly.
today.
And it's a beautiful time to really celebrate how we all come together, and why we are doing what we do and where we are now. So there's so many things that we want to catch up on. So we were talking about how and what we took away from 2023. What's the one word that you would describe this year?
This year?
This year.
2023?
Yes.
Yeah, what's the one word you would describe it as?
Oh, gosh, wow.
So many words, so many vocabulary words.
Gosh, wow, yes. Lots of words.
All I got to say is more for 24.
Oh, yes.
Okay, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, but we've learned a lot, and business is good.
Good.
And at the same time, what was I supposed to say? Mahalo too, of course. What is that? Two in 1 year, no?
Yes. Yes, technically 2 in 1 year.
Yeah, it is 2 in 1 year.
Yeah, and it's been great because you were, the reason that you and Kuya Johan were a big part of the launch. You guys gave me the platform to really promote it and market and really connect with our community. And half the talent was like your connects. So it's just a good initiative to bring it back full circle. And it's a whole year of hard work and community. And speaking of somebody who does it all. Okay?
Oh yeah,
PHLV does it all. Not only is he here, connecting people, but he's also in the community working on his own business.
Yes.
His print business,
So an official printer for all of our marketing needs as far as
look at
PHLV
that.
Radio. This is one of our shirts for PHLV Radio, of course.
All right.
Yeah, and we have mugs, hats, hoodies, anything you can name.
Banners.
Mm-hmm. If you need business cards, banners, brochures, you need a website.
Hit him up.
All right.
He's the man of the hour. Honestly, he's printed our Mahalo Halo banners. He's done some swag. He pretty much does it all. So, Kuya G, the man of the hour.
Thank you. My
so,
gosh.
how was the holidays for you guys? Any traditions that you kind of followed up with, or was it different this year?
This year, of course, it's all family, of course, number one. And then number two, of course, food.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. So the last part of course, 2023, I just had gout not too long ago. But guess what? I'm back on my feet again.
Yes. When in doubt, it's probably gout.
Where's Kuya G at? Oh, he has gout.
Oh, he's out with gout.
That's right.
But not today.
Not today, Satan.
Not today.
My gosh. Yeah.
Oh my gosh. So what do? Like you kind of just play it off like you don't have it.
I was working on Christmas Day.
Oh.
Yeah, Christmas Day. I was working at Sam's Town as a server at the steakhouse. And one of my guests was like, "May I ask why you're limping like that?"
Maybe nosy neighbor.
It was the steak that I ate in the back. That's why.
Oh my god.
The steak was so great.
Yeah,
that's why.
The Angry Butcher. Shout out to all of my coworkers and managers over there at the Angry Butcher at Sam's Town.
Really nice place to go to. Sam's Town is beautiful.
Yes,
I love it. Even
it's outside in. I don't know if you've been there before.
I've been.
We've been
outside in, and they have Santa. They had Santa over there.
The way they changed it throughout the holidays, and even when it's not the holidays, it's still a beautiful place to go to.
The ambiance is different.
Yes, I love it. I love Sam's Town. It's so cool. I wish it was closer.
I mean, it's not
closer.
that far.
It's not that far.
I mean, it's not that
well,
far.
It depends on what part of town you're at. Where do you live at?
Where I live.
All the way on the west side.
Yeah, I'm on the northwest side. So I'm like,
okay,
hey,
so you're on the opposite side.
Right. So that's why I was like,
That's
oh, she was
okay.
closer to us. But it's definitely one of the one of the many unique hotels here in Vegas.
It's actually, it's a hidden gem.
Yes.
And I don't know. I don't know what to say. I mean, all I can say is that I'm grateful that I'm over there.
Yeah.
Nice.
5 minutes from the house.
Yeah. I love 5 minutes from the house.
I like 5 minutes. 5 minutes is good. That's like, I can walk there. It's fine.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I'm just waking up 7:30. I got to be there by 8.
There you go. That's okay.
Pedal to the metal.
All I need is 5.
Yeah.
Get ready. There you go.
What about New Year's? Any plans? Are you working New
I'm
Year's?
working.
Oh my goodness. Where
South
will you
Point.
be? Okay.
So I'm working South Point. Yeah.
Okay.
For the first time, I'm not bartending. I'm going to be serving. So,
Okay.
So I believe we're going to be having over 1,000 guests this year.
Only?
Service is real.
Yeah,
Only
1,000.
That's it.
I'll be just taking care of like 30 or 40 of them.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. All right.
That's
I wish I
amazing.
could celebrate, of course, on the strip, but that this year, just like last year I did bartending. This year I'm doing serving, so
Okay.
something
right.
different.
Well, that's
Yeah.
amazing. I'm glad. Are you going to be celebrating? Well, you'll be.
Actually, I'm helping a friend who's actually she's hosting a New Year's Eve celebration. I'm actually going to be checking in people at the door.
Oh, nice.
So, yes. So she's actually hosting this New Year's Eve bash. She has artists coming in from out of town. They're going to be performing. She's giving away raffle prizes. So, yeah, just the information from that. I know everyone's having a New Year's Eve bash.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
sounds like Tony's going to be having a party,
Yeah.
Actually, I'll be home. No joke. I'm trying to stay home, quiet. I'll probably just enjoy it with the fam because we've been traveling this whole month.
Yes.
So I kind of just want to
Beautiful
chill.
Hawaii. Oh my
Yeah.
gosh. Did you see those pictures?
I did. I was
Nice
living
picture.
vicariously through them. It's like, where are we going to go eat? Hurry up and go eat so I can be like, oh, yeah, that looks so good. Enjoying her sunsets.
Yes.
So did you get the snow cones, that rainbows?
We did some shave ice, but
Shave
we
ice.
were living local, really. We stayed with our friend Jason.
that.
So it was very local living. We weren't doing lavish eating all the time. We had the kids, so it gets pricey. Guys, the price of bread out there, just saying. I was
much is
at Sam's Club today and I got 2 loaves for what? $5.50, right?
Yeah.
We go over there, I was like, ooh, one
$10.
loaf, it was like $8.79. I was like, ooh,
Are you serious?
So the milk's
$8?
still $5-6 then a gallon.
it's a lot. Well, anyway, and not to put a downer on the trip, but I was like, okay, life is real,
Yeah.
It's really the cost of living is a little bit more out there, but obviously everything's imported.
Like a little bit more, like a lot.
So I don't take a lot of it. I don't take
Wow.
any of what we have here
For
on the
granted,
mainland
yeah.
for granted.
Yeah.
So I know it's holiday season, so you're like, okay, well, where do you pinch pennies here and there, especially
Right.
on vacation with the kids? They're like,
Yeah.
I'm hungry, and I'm like, again.
Again?
Wow.
We just got
Let me
bread.
go fishing. We found
Fishing.
Opihi on the side.
I saw that you guys
Yeah.
found Opihi, and I was
So
like, oh,
they got
there
to
you go.
experience fresh sea
Seafood.
life. Yeah, that
Literally
was
seafood.
cool. Yeah.
Wow.
Oh my goodness.
Anywho, but 2024, I'm really excited for it. So, what are you guys looking forward to?
Yes.
I know, Leps, you have a few things going on.
Yes,
I know Kuya G has some stuff, but let's talk about you real quick.
Yes.
Yeah, so I know you were recovering. I'm like thankful you don't have gout, but
Right.
but for me, so back they did find there were some nodules in my thyroid, and unfortunately, I'm realizing now in my family that it may be in our genes, but they were cancerous. So I'm going to be having my thyroid actually removal in the beginning of January, and I say that because it's like I know that they say it's like a very not very common, but apparently if it's any cancer that you want, it's one of the best ones to have, which I'm like, nobody wants to have it anyway. But it's going to be, so that's going to be my more of a health challenge to overcome and heal, which I'm looking forward to because I know that we have a lot to do in 2024.
Yes, more for 24. That's what it is.
Yeah, that's for me as far as kicking off the new year with
Yes.
literally a punch in the throat, but it's okay. It's gonna be all right.
We're praying for you, sis, and we know you're going to come right back, and it's going to look like you didn't even go through it.
Right.
But we want to be able to speak on it because
Yeah.
we want to go through it with you, and this journey is going to be a little hurdle, a little hump on the road.
It's a hump.
We're going to get
But
right over it.
my encouragement to everybody out there is always to be proactive when it comes to your health.
Absolutely.
They didn't find it until it wasn't until I said, hey, I want to follow up. And because we have to take that initiative to be healthy, because if we're not 100%, how can we give 100%?
Absolutely.
So I don't want to give from an empty cup. So I believe it's going to be it's a good season. It's a good time. I believe we're having a little bit of a break for me as far as emceeing in events outside of what we're doing here. It's going to be good. So getting to get healed up, ready to go. And so by the time I'm healed, Tony's like, okay, let's go. And I'm like, where are we going?
It's go time. Yeah, we have, well, I know that you'll be assisting with, or heavily assisting with PFS and Flavors of Aloha.
Yes.
Which you've also been a part of in past. I think they had their first annual last April.
They had it last year, yes, in Summerlin. And then actually this April coming up is the first annual Las Vegas Pacific Fashion Show.
Awesome.
So it's going to be actually at the Ahern Hotel. Yay. So it's going to be from April 3rd to April 6th. I do believe the Flavors of Aloha is going to be happening April 4th. But that's going to be happening at Craig Ranch.
Nice.
So, a lot of great events for a lot of the people in the community here in Las Vegas to attend.
Yeah.
But even more so, I believe we're going to have another Mahalo Halo.
Stay tuned, guys.
Yes.
So let's get ready for that.
Yeah, we want to make sure that we kind of spread it out, because I know the first Flavors of Aloha and the April Mahalo Halo were on the same day and was beautifully orchestrated, because I think both times it was like, everybody kind of had their own thing going on, and it's okay to have multiple events on the same day. There's plenty of people to attend. So so they're coming back, which is amazing, and you're going to be part of that as well. So
we'll see. We can see, because it coincides on the same day. So we'll see. Well, but of course, always showing love and support to all these great events that are happening out here.
Absolutely.
I mean, gosh, what about you, Tony?
What's going on, Tony?
What's going on with you, Tony?
Well, we have Take the Stage Arts will be putting on my Broadway junior show of Annie.
That's right.
We postponed it from December to January just to have like a little bit more time to put in production and costumes and all that. And we travel and stuff. I'm like, oh, how am I going to put something on if I'm in Mexico? Like, can't do it. So that'll be in January, and then Mahalo Halo is kind of in the works. And everything else is just work. I'm still realtoring in town. And I know Kuya G has a few events that he'll be having as well with PHLV. And what else you got going on? I know your hands are always in something, right?
Yeah, what's not going on? And there's CES, of course, in January.
Right.
CES, Consumer Electronics Show.
Oh. Yep.
It's every January.
That's at the convention center, right?
Yes, correct.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. So we'll be over there, and then back to back. There's just so much going on.
Yeah.
And then you get the Super Bowl coming up too.
Yeah.
That's going to be here in Vegas.
I forgot that.
Yes.
That's right.
That's going to be huge for Vegas. I mean, from F1 to that to,
Vegas is literally, I feel like Vegas itself has so much going on back to back to back to back. Us individually, and then Vegas in general.
Right.
So much is happening. I know there's so much construction down on the strip.
Tropicana.
They are transforming.
Right.
Tropicana is still out. If for those of us who live in Vegas, of course, Tropicana, our shortcut to the airport, is still out of commission, but it looks like it's starting to be building up.
Yeah.
They need to build a lot of those bridges, because we're going to need them.
Yes.
We're literally going under the bridge.
Going underground.
Well, they built a flyover on, what is that, on Flamingo towards the strip.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, so that what is it? I think Koval, yeah.
Koval, okay, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So it's like it's different.
I know, transforming, definitely transforming.
So you got the spaghetti bowls coming up here in this.
Spaghetti.
Oh my gosh,
spaghetti.
If you're Filipino, would you say it's spaghetti?
Spaghetti.
I love it, guys. Well, yeah, I'm just happy to be back. Like I said, on the ground. I know that we have a lot of little, things that we are planning, but you also have something that you brought for us, Kuya.
What's that?
Did you bring it?
It's in the car. Your official mugs for your show.
We have mugs.
Yes.
We have official
I
mugs
feel like
for your show.
we have arrived.
We have arrived when you're on a cup and a mug.
Oh my gosh, I know.
In your coffee.
I feel like Jimmy, what's his name? Jimmy Kimmel.
Fallon?
Yeah,
Kimmel.
Kimmel, Fallon, all the Fallons and Kimmels.
Jimmy Carrey.
Jimmy Kimmel Fallon.
The actual logo right behind you.
Oh my gosh, and then we can sip our cup of
Yeah, and it won't be in this little cup anymore.
Or these little water bottles.
It'll
be like a cup of...
It's in a box.
Oh, my
You guys, it's all in the case already.
Thank you. We're
it.
so thankful to you.
Yeah.
Oh, my goodness.
What about any goals that you want to kind of... Or any goals that you accomplished in 23 that you're pretty much proud of?
For 2023?
Yeah, that you've... Like, I checked it off my list.
That's a good one.
Embroidery.
Yes, embroidery.
Oh, you added that to your repertoire.
Yeah, because we have the whole entire sign. So anything that you need for as far as signage or for marketing.
Oh my God.
Uniforms.
Yes.
Yeah. So
all right.
with the silk screen, my gosh, that was the messiest one.
Oh, really? The silk screen?
Oh, I remember.
My garage is all filled with paint everywhere.
Oh, gosh.
Hey, that's hard work right there, buddy.
Oh, man.
Not easy. My gosh.
Wow.
I figured that one out on one of my clients. Actually, I do a restaurant out here called Crab and Spice.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I'm the one that supplies all their uniforms right now. So
nice.
So cool. Yeah, uniforms to aprons to to hats.
Wow.
So it's all silk screen for them.
Silk screen. Yeah, their shirts are all silk screen.
Nice.
Wow.
It's no joke.
Well, maybe you can switch it over to embroidery and then be like
that. Yeah, well, they'll do. They're going to do embroidery for the supervisors.
Right.
But for the regular. The general population for employees, it's going to be all either silk screen or heat press. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, because you do DTF.
Yes.
DTF, yeah.
That's
Okay.
good, yeah.
All right. That's
do that too,
exciting.
Yeah.
All right.
It's fun. Yeah. It feels like you're in school, like in art class.
Right.
Oh yeah.
Well, you're
especially doing
learning.
the mugs.
Right.
I was like, oh my gosh, I feel like back in the day where you used to draw on your the mug or whatever it is, a ceramic.
Yes.
And then you just bake it.
Yeah,
that's right.
Same
That's right.
concept.
Okay.
Same concept.
Well, see, home ec really helped.
Yeah.
I don't know why they took it out of schools. They need to put that back in mechanics.
No
back.
joke.
Because that right there helps. It really does help
Absolutely.
the kids. Yeah.
They need to know how to change a tire.
Yeah.
Well, I mean...
That's real life.
Yeah,
That's
I know.
Basic
and now
101.
everybody goes to the University of YouTube. So I mean, but it's like not.
Yes,
it's not the
best friend.
same.
It's not same.
Not the same to actually being in the University of life.
Right.
In the classroom. So.
Well, 2023 definitely gave us a lot to learn and learn from, and 2024 definitely has a lot in store. So 24, I think I'm looking forward to just being even more present than ever. I think a lot of the goals and dreams that we have are attainable,
right?
But being in the moment with the people in the room, and even more so, I think 2024 is that's where I'm headed. What about you?
Yeah.
Yeah. Same.
We'll just wing it. Whatever comes through,
Right.
just make it happen.
Yeah. Definitely.
Make it happen.
Make it happen.
Yeah.
Don't say no. Don't give up. Just keep on going.
Yeah.
Right.
They say if you fall, you just got to stand up. Keep on going.
Come on. That's what I'm talking about.
That's how you learn.
That's exactly.
Right.
Exactly.
Right.
You can't learn to get up unless you fall.
Exactly.
So,
Gotta crawl before you walk.
Yep.
Okay. All right.
Hold on, let me crawl first. My knee, my bad knee. Hold on.
I know.
With your gout.
With the gout.
Oh, God. Here we are. Like, oh, wait a minute. Let me get my cane. Hold on.
No, I think for me it's especially stepping out because I was the only MC for I still MC for the group Te Waka Nui, our Polynesian dance group, but taking that step out in faith in 2023, actually I didn't realize how much I did. So I mean, to events, from festivals to concerts, every opportunity, and now to being here with you and Mahalo and then some, and it's just been definitely something, and all in 1 year.
Right.
This all happened within 1 year. So, I mean, I'm looking forward to seeing what is going to happen, seeing what God's going to do. Of course, being healed and getting ready to do bigger and better things, and also to being prepared for whatever is to come. Because as we wing it, I'm gonna swing it too. Because you know what I mean. Ain't gonna let just anything. Just don't let nothing come up against it. We got to be ready too for those things too. But
wing and swing.
Yeah, right.
I like that.
Wing and swing.
Wing and swing.
Wing it and swing it. Oh,
I love. We need another T-shirt. T-shirt time.
T-shirt time. Yeah. Wing it and swing it. That's
Wing
right.
and swing.
More in store for 2024. Mahalo, holiday stuff. Come on.
What was the other one we had? So far, so God.
Oh yeah, so far, so God.
Yes. So we're about to take it. That's ours already.
I was like, wing it and swing it. I love that. I was
like it.
And with people like with their hands up.
Yes. You just never know. And a year goes by super fast.
Right.
A year is literally lightning speed. And, a lot of people set goals in the beginning of the year, and hopefully you can reach them by the end or by mid-year, and then set new ones for the second half. But I think the 1 year mark is like really giving yourself the opportunity to grow, whether it's a dream, passion project, business, personal goal, weight loss, whatever, health, progress. As long as you are making those steps or baby steps to get to where you think you need to be.
Yep.
You don't have to reach it right away. Just make those baby steps.
Yep. And like you said, we were talking about this earlier. You said it's not one step at a time. You said it's 1 minute.
Literally 1 minute. Yeah.
Take it 1 minute at a time as you come. We have these dreams and these goals. It's always good to put them down, but then take it. Just look at the next step and then take it from there. The next step onto the next step.
Yeah.
And look at Kuya G. Now all these printing, and he went from messy paint on the floor to a professional. Got us mugs in the car. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right.
And that's what's so cool is that when you hear people's beginnings and how they start their whatever it is that they're doing, it's like, oh, okay, you took the steps and the necessary tenacity to get back up, even if you fall or if you fail. The one thing that I've learned in, I think, 23 is when you fail, you can still get back up and relearn how to do it better. Because if you don't fail.
That I could have gone a different route instead of doing the silk screen. Because silk screen is, of course, it's old school.
Right.
But, it'll always be there.
But it started there.
Like in the Philippines, the way that they do it, they don't even have the machines.
Yeah.
They just do it on a piece of wood on a screen.
Yes.
And then they just do it mano a mano, just one by one.
Hand by
hand.
seriously.
Yeah.
Wow.
And then, over here, we're so spoiled here in the States where you can just buy it.
Yes,
right.
Yes,
and it'll just. Yep.
And then all of a sudden, I'm like, I didn't have to do that. I should have done it a different way.
Yeah.
But you learn.
Yes.
Yep.
After a few thousand later. After a few thousand later, it's like,
Yeah.
And thanks to you, the people who are going to be coming and wanting to be mentored by you will learn it.
Yes.
Exactly.
And you can take it further. But thank you for taking that initial step.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Something different.
So
I had to get out of my bubble. So I was like, hold on for a minute. We're going to need this stuff.
Yeah. Well, it starts somewhere, right? And then with the discomfort of being in a messy room with paint and all of the stuff that you had to learn from. You're like, okay, I could have done it better faster, but had you not learned that way, you probably wouldn't have taken the steps necessary.
So
anyway.
true.
So, all right. Well, we're gonna do a little game.
Oh, game time! Game time!
Kuya G is gonna be in the hot seat because we like to play music mayhem.
Music mayhem. Like JR, I can't do it. I can't
all right, are you ready?
Ready.
We're gonna start with song number 1.
So wait, you have to understand.
So the game is,
and he's gonna finish it? Is he gonna finish it, or what's going on?
So the game is called Music Mayhem. You're just gonna finish the lyrics to popular songs from the 80s and 90s.
All right.
So if it sounds familiar, go ahead and chime in as soon as you remember the lyrics. If you don't, we'll try to help you out.
I think he's a professional.
Oh, I think so too.
What's that?
Professional.
Let's hear it.
Let's go.
Here we go. So don't mind my singing because it's going to be a little rough. Here we go. Clock strikes upon the hour and the sun begins to fade. Still enough time to figure out how to chase my blues away.
I know the song.
I'm going to take it down. Oh, I want to dance with somebody.
Yes, that's it.
I want to feel the
heat with somebody.
Okay, there we go. All right,
1 point.
1 point.
1 point.
All right, next one. If you guys know it too, you guys can sing along. No thanks. All right. Next song. What is this one?
Is it me or is it you?
This one is the third one would be you.
Okay, third one's you. Okay.
So this one is With all my heart, I love you, baby. Stay with me, and you will see my arms.
Sweet love.
Hey,
You didn't even wait for you. You said, sweet love.
All right.
Yes.
Okay, cool. So you're next.
Okay, ready?
All right.
Never gonna give you up. Never gonna let you down. Never gonna
turn around and desert you.
Yeah!
Dude, this is our time. My God.
Right. Do we just bring you
really
back?
45.
Okay, well, that's just the reality of it all.
I guess you're a spring chicken because I'm older than 45.
Well, we won't tell him. We don't need to tell. Yay, thanks for playing.
Thank you.
Yeah, we just want to bring some light because obviously these are the hits that we grew up to.
Yeah, I know, right?
I love them. I love them
too.
all.
Yeah.
I love them all. Can't Whitney? I mean, come on now.
Rick.
Yeah.
Come on. We got
Whitney,
Anita.
Rick,
all of these in fact, all that music is actually coming back
right
around.
back.
My young ones are listening to it. They're the ones that are actually, I'm like, how do you know this song? I'm like, what are you doing listening to this song?
Right. And they're bringing
Oh,
you
we
back.
got little kids though singing Neil Diamond. What are you talking about?
Oh my God. Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
See, so it always comes full circle.
Yeah.
It always comes back around, and the music is always, that's the one thing that I love about all our cultures, whether it be from the Philippines, from the Pacific Islands, from anywhere around the world. Music is universal.
And that's the best communication around the world.
Yes.
So even if you're talking to a Frenchman, but if you start singing to them,
Yes.
it's
It's a whole other.
It's
You can
totally
connect.
different.
Yes, it does. Because we all come from different walks, and then there are different personalities.
Correct.
But the one thing when you hear music, it silences us, but it just kind of brings a little bit of unity together too.
Yes.
So love it. Keep music alive, y'all.
Yes, keep it alive, guys. Well, we are really, really happy that you guys tuned in today. It's just a nice way to wrap up 2023, just kind of, talking about our goals that we've reached, goals that we want to reach, and the community that we want to continue to build. So here at Mahalo Halo Las Vegas, and then some, I am very honored to be a part of this group of beautiful individuals coming together to really, connect our folks. So I am your host, Toni Rose, with my girl,
MC Lepa Leps.
and our
Kuya G.
Thank you for watching, guys. Love you guys. Happy New Year and more in 2024.
Peace.
Bye.
This is your Filipino radio experience in Las Vegas. PHLV Radio.